Be forewarned, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm Australian dude in this video, and I'm not going to be even 1% sorry for doing so. Yesterday, when I went to go post on Instagram, the first video that I saw in my feed was this one.
You know, this is to the people of the United States of America. You realise that you are being seen by the rest of the world as no better than Russia, no better than China. You've threatened Canada, you've threatened Greenland, you have invaded Venezuela, you've starved Cuba, you've caused untold pain around the world. The Strait of Hormuz, the blocking of fuel supplies, oil supplies, has brought countries to their knees. And now your president is saying that he's going to make the Strait of Hormuz an American territory. Have you people lost touch with reality? Because whilsoever he sits in that chair, the American people are responsible. To go a little further, have a look at the way you are allowing him to treat you, your sailors, the disrespect he showed the bodies of your servicemen that came back, the way American citizens are being treated on the street, and you are allowing it. You are allowing it. The people of Iran rose up. Thousands of them were killed. And you sit back and you watch this man prey on the rest of the world.
With my whole chest, get fucked. How about instead of lecturing an oppressed people living under a fascist regime about what you think our lived reality is, about what you think we are doing to resist, how about you ask us? How about you ask us and you listen to what we have to say? I am so over the arrogant presumption of people living in other countries who think that they know more about what we are going through than we do, who think that they, from their perspective outside of this country, are experts on the American resistance against fascism. How about instead of scolding the American people, you are conflating a fascist regime oppressing us. A majority of Americans, a huge majority of Americans, oppose what Trump is doing, oppose this unlawful, oppressive government. You choose to conflate the fascists with the people that they are oppressing. Fuck right off. If you want to sit in another country and be concerned about what's happening here, if you don't want to examine the plank in your own eye while you look at the speck in ours, understand that authoritarianism is ascending all around the world. Australia, the UK, everywhere I see these kind of videos, they come from people who have their own fascism problem within their borders. Maybe tend to that, and maybe stand in solidarity with the American resistance. Like, I just wonder what the fuck you think you're doing with this video. How is this helpful? How is this helping any of us? What do you think that you're accomplishing by making a video like this? You're venting your righteous anger. You're getting your fifis out and putting them all over us. Imagine going to any other oppressed people and lecturing them like this. I don't know about you, but I would never presume to speak to another people about the lived experience of their oppression. I would never dare to lecture people actively involved in resistance about what they should and should not be doing. I would not be presuming from my ignorance the ways that they are organizing underground behind the scenes in ways that the media is not reporting on. I would not assume people are doing nothing. I'm so over this. I'm so over this. In August of 2026, what the fuck do you think you're doing? I get it. It's really, really scary. Imagine living in this country right now. Don't tell me from Australia what we're doing. Ask us what we're doing. Ask us what it's like here. Do you want us to fix this mess? Do you want to support us as we struggle, as we take on real serious risks? Have you not looked at what's happened to protesters in Minnesota? Have you not looked at what's happened to protesters in Portland? Have you not looked at what people are sacrificing? Millions and millions of people are sacrificing day in and day out as we organize against our oppressor. It's been less than 2 years. The American people don't have universal health care like you do. We don't have some form of UBI. The circumstances that we're living under are far more precarious than you understand. America is essentially a third world country in a billionaire trench coat, right? We're not wealthy. We're not privileged. We don't have the kinds of advantages that it's so easy for folks in countries with universal health care, for countries that are social democracies to sit back and say, like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? You don't know what we're doing. You don't know that most Americans are literally one paycheck away from homelessness. You don't know the ways that they hold our health insurance for our children over our heads. You don't know what we are doing to organize and resist in spite of all of that. You don't know what we are sacrificing, so keep your goddamn mouth closed. Told you I was going to pop off. I'm just sorry. I don't owe you politeness, random white Australian man. In fact, when you did this follow-up video this morning,
This is to the people of the USA. It's a follow-up from my video yesterday. You guys need to get over your apathy. You need to get out there. You need to protest. You need to get others fired up with enthusiasm, and you need to vote. And who do you need to vote for? Not just people to change the government, but you need to change your system so that this abomination of democracy never occurs again. But it's not just apathy, is it? Some of you are struggling to put food to mouth to survive.
Wow, thanks.
And that is
We
your
didn't know
system
that.
caused it. It is
Oh my God,
not
we had no idea.
socialism to have universal health care.
So sorry. That goes on for more than another minute, but I can't watch the rest of it without literally stroking out on camera. That's a masterclass in how not to communicate with an oppressed people. Who do you think you are lecturing us like that? Who do you think you are telling us, like, don't you know that you're hungry? Don't you know that you guys are one paycheck away from homelessness? Don't you know you can't make rent? Don't you know that you're struggling? No shit. No shit. How about you ask us about our lived experience and stop lecturing? You're telling us to protest. Do you not understand that there are protests happening every single day across the country? Do you not know that the 3 largest protests in the history of the United States have happened in the last year and a half? Do you not know that there are people resisting on a small scale and a large scale every single day? You clearly don't, or you would not be yapping like this at us. You would not dare to speak to us like this. I know I'm going to piss people off with this video, but like, are you our allies or not? Are you an ally with an oppressed people who are struggling to throw off fascism and get the entire world free of MAGA? Or are you just sitting there wanting to smugly tell us what you think we should be doing? The paternalism of this video is so fucking insulting. What do you think this does? What do you think videos like this do to people in the American resistance? I am encouraged on a daily basis by people in my comments from Germany, from Denmark, from Norway, people from Scotland and Ireland, people from Australia, people from Canada, who come into my comments and say, like, we are rooting for you. We're standing in solidarity with you. We support you. Here's the actions that we're taking, but like, what else? What else can we do to extend our support to you all? Because we understand that we are allies in this struggle against the authoritarian regime of Donald Trump. That's how you be an ally to an oppressed people, not this shit, not whatever this is that makes you feel real smug and good and righteous. I'm so over this kind of content. You guys, please listen to us. Please ask us about what we're doing. Please be curious. Please be inquisitive. Please be supportive. Please be in solidarity with the millions and millions of Americans who are making real sacrifices on a daily basis. We know we need to get out and vote. We know that we need to protest. We know what we need to do. We are doing it. So ask us how you can be of assistance so that we can have a greater impact. When I get somebody who sounds like this in my comments, I always ask them, what are you hoping to accomplish here? What's the goal of your comment? And I would ask this gentleman what his goal is. And I would ask any of you who consider making a video like this, what is your goal? What are you hoping for? What do you think the impact of your words will be? Because if it's not getting us closer to getting out of this mess, if it's not showing solidarity with the resistance and augmenting and supporting the resistance, then keep your mouth shut. Please get the fuck offline and go process your feelings somewhere else instead of putting them all over a people who are struggling under a fascist regime.